Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. And what a night last night was at Judgment Day, and we've a lot of fallout from Judgment Day, including our main event tonight here in Phoenix, Arizona, will be a United States Championship match. So let's get into tonight's stacked edition of Raw. And Raw kicks off with its WWE Champion. We're about to hear from Shinsuke Nakamura after his big win over Roman Reigns last night at Judgment Day. The King of Strong Style got the job done over the Tribal Chief, as Nakamura with the WWE Championship around his waist. It looks good, and I can't wait to hear what Shinsuke has to say. And we're going to let the King of Strong Style do his thing first though, and that is make his way to the ring, only like Nakamura can, entertaining the crowd, having fun, kind of dancing his way, but as he should. Once that bell rings, he gets the job done. And Shinsuke Nakamura, former IWGP champion, former IWGP Intercontinental champion, has finally won the WWE Championship with that win over Reigns last night. And now let's throw it to the ring, and we'll hear from Nakamura. And what is this? What is going on here? Shinsuke hasn't even got to open his mouth. We haven't even get to hear from Shinsuke, and he's already getting cut off by the man he beat for that championship. He's already cut off by Roman Reigns. Nakamura hasn't even got to open his mouth. Nakamura hasn't even got to say what he wanted to say. As here comes the former WWE champion, the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, as we see the big dog, the former champion, now making his way down to the ring. And I wonder why is Roman, well, Reigns is probably out here because he's not happy that Shinsuke has his belt. But yeah, let's Roman making his way down to the ring, and I guess we'll find out why in a moment. And while we just heard from Shinsuke Nakamura and the new WWE Champion and Roman Reigns, and I can tell you, WWE Management have made it official, Hell in a Cell match. Nakamura defends against Roman Reigns at Warzone. And now we're getting ready for action here tonight with Austin Theory. We haven't seen Theory since the Elimination Chamber and No Way Out. He's finally back here on Raw. Of course, he beat Cesaro to qualify for that Chamber match, but in a good showing. And unfortunately for Austin Theory, he didn't leave No Way Out with the gold, and we finally getting to see him again here on Raw as Austin Theory looks to get back on track, pick up momentum, maybe get himself back into the title scene here on Monday night. Because Austin Theory, he is a star. He is someone to look out for the future. He has all the talent, but can he start to pick up the results that he needs to get to that spot where he believes he should be? And he can do that tonight with a victory over his opponent, Humberto Carrillo. And Humberto probably going to be looking to pick up a big win. I'm not sure if we've seen Humberto yet on Raw. I cannot remember off the top if we've seen Humberto yet. But we are about to see Humberto here against Austin Theory, and what a match this should be. Two superstars who have bright potential on Raw, bright futures, who can realistically go on to be future champions, whether that's WWE Champion, United States Champion, You've got to believe Humberto and Theory have got the quality to be future champions. But like I said, for Theory, can Humberto pick up a win, start building momentum, get himself into that title picture? We will wait and see as the referee calls for the bell, and we are officially underway. As Humberto, big back body drop on Austin Theory, going after Theory straight away, and now Humberto, big standing moonsault by Carrillo, and now that springboard misses, and now Austin Theory looking to take advantage, but Humberto fighting his way back, foot cop though, as Theory fighting it. Now Austin Theory, big snap suplex, snapping down Humberto, and now big slam by Carrillo, and a shooting star press connects. And Carrillo Theory fighting back with that kick. And now just that submission order locked in. Will Humberto submit? He finds his way out. And now Theory grabbing him. And that twisting suplex. And now Austin Theory with a standing moonsault off his own, connecting. And Theory looks to fly. Big elbow connects. And now Theory showing off here. And again, working over the arm. And now a punch to Humberto and goes behind by Theory. Theory, STO blocked. Shots to the midsection by Humberto. Now it's Humberto back in control. Lighting up Theory. Does kicks and chops on that big right hand punch. Springboard connects. Hook of the leg, goes for cover one. And Austin kicks out. And now Humberto on the top. What's Humberto gonna do here? Big diving drop kick, connects, missile drop kick, connecting with Theory. And now Humberto sets Austin up with the ropes. Big elbow by Theory. And now Theory, that brainbuster on the knee. Hook of the leg, goes for the cover, 1, 2. And Humberto barely gets the shoulder up. And Austin can barely believe it. Now Theory up top, calling Humberto over. Humberto too far away, and Theory realizing to go after him. Big snap suplex. And now Humberto picked up by Theory. Super kick, foot caught. The foot was caught by Humberto Carrillo. Dragon screw takes down Austin Theory. And now Theory sent into the corner. Snapmare takedown. And Humberto Carrillo, what is he going for here? Into the springboard off the moonsault, off the top rope. And Humberto thought that was 3, but Theory got the shoulder up at 2. Now Humberto out to the apron, looking to go up top once again. Humberto Carrillo looking to fly with that diving elbow to the back. And Humberto again with that springboard crossbody to the back. And you see Humberto looking at Theory. Now Theory, dragon screw, takes control again. But Humberto coming back, clothesline, takes down Theory, ducks it, super kick, and Humberto in control. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, and Austin Theory kicking out at 2. And now Theory set up on the ropes. Was Carrillo going for a big kick? That big springboard kick may have knocked out Austin Theory. And now that crossface lock, Rings of Saturn by Carrillo. Will Theory submit? And he does. Humberto Carrillo. Humberto gets the big win with that Rings of Saturn, the submission hold. Makes Austin Theory submit. That is a big win for Humberto Carrillo. And you see Humberto happy with his victory tonight. Theory, after looking disappointed at the outcome, but what a big win that was for Humberto. And what we've just heard from Liv Morgan, and I have to agree with Liv, she was robbed at Judgment Day. She did have her foot on the rope, but poor officiating, the referee missed it. And she has laid out a rematch, a challenge to Charlotte Flair for Warzone, which is our next pay-per-view. And after that, hearing that, we will have to wait to see what happens between Liv Morgan and Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship. But speaking of the women's division, we have women's action up here as you see Lana making her way to the ring for her matchup tonight. And you gotta wonder if Liv wasn't to get her rematch, but I believe WWE management will surely have to give Liv Morgan a rematch after that missed call. Maybe Lana could want to put her name in the hat for that future Raw Women's Championship shot. And she could do that with a win here tonight over her opponent, someone again who would love to become Raw Women's Champion sometime down the line, Rhea Ripley, one of the biggest stars we have on the Raw Women's division. And it would be a big upset if she was to lose here too, Lana. This is Rhea Ripley now making her way to the ring. She would love to get a shot at Charlotte Flair somewhere down the line, maybe Liv Morgan, if Liv does get that rematch. And Liv did come close to dethroning Charlotte at Judgment Day. But Rhea Ripley, she'd love to put her name as a potential challenger for that Women's Championship somewhere down the line, whether that is at Warzone or whether it's somewhere in the near future. As Rhea Ripley looks focused, ready for her match tonight, and I believe this is our first time seeing both Lana and Rhea here on Raw, both looking to pick up the big win and build some momentum. As you see Rhea Ripley looking to the eyes, she looks ready, she looks focused, and she has one thing on her mind, and that is destruction. And there we see Lana in one corner, Rhea in the other. Bell has rung and we are underway. And now Rhea Ripley just going straight for those knees to the midsection, going straight for Lana. And as I mentioned, it would be a bit of an upset if Lana was able to get the job done, but avoiding that leg drop may be helpful. And now the leg sweep takes down Rhea Ripley. Lana in control, looking to go off the top. She's got to use her speed advantage if she was to defeat Rhea. So Rhea's got the size, she's got the strength, and she's got the experience factor as well, I would believe. And Rhea showing off her power, just throwing Lana around the ring, but Lana catches the full dragon screw to take down Rhea. That's what Lana's got to do. She's got to take out the base of the big Rhea Ripley, the powerhouse. Take out the base, take out the legs, and you avoid the powerhouse. She just drop kicks Rhea off the apron. And now Lana going after Rhea on the floor, just stomping away at her. And Lana just picking up Rhea, just driving her head first onto the floor. And knee to the midsection now by Rhea Ripley. And Rhea sends Lana back into the ring. And in comes Rhea after her. Boot to the midsection, and a big punch by Rhea, and a chop just takes out Lana. And here comes Rhea, that wheelbarrow. Face buster. And now hook of the leg. 1, 2, 1 count only. Lana kicking out. And a big elbow spike. And now the leg drop. And now just driving that boot into the chest of Lana, just kicking her in. And now Lana dodges the punch, and now in control with that slap. And again, leg sweep. Now Rhea avoids it. Big punch by Lana. That big punch, and now those right hands. Lana raining down the right hands on Rhea Ripley. And Rhea in trouble here as Lana once again raining down those punches. And oh, spinebuster by Lana. 1, 2. Rhea Ripley grabs a hold of the rope, and this time our official sees that we don't get a repeat of what happened last night to Liv Morgan. Now boot in midsection, Lana in control. The headbutt by Lana, and Lana fired up, in control of Rhea Ripley. I don't think many people expected this. I don't think many people expected Lana to come out fighting like this. And that big slap, rocking Rhea Ripley. Now sends her out to the floor once again, and I don't think many people expected Lana to be taking it to Rhea Ripley like this, but now I may have spoke too soon to come to his curse, as Rhea Ripley turns things around and then just throwing Lana down onto the floor. But Lana, X-Factor by Lana, X-Factor on the floor, and now big left hands raining down the strikes once again is Lana. The ravishing Russian picking up Rhea Ripley. What has Lana got to do? She's leaving Rhea, saying follow me back into the ring, getting in. Rhea back in, and Lana going straight back after her. Leg sweep once again, takes down Ripley. Oh, big boot. Oh, going to work on the arm, and a big leg drop. But Lana sweep of the leg, takes out Ripley, misses with the drop kick. And a big boot right to the face of Lana, goes for the cover, hook of the leg. Referee down for the count, 1 count. And Rhea can't believe that was only a 1. And now Riptide, she's got it locked in. Will Lana submit? Rhea's got that submission hold, lock it into Riptide. Will she submit? Will. Now Lana somehow finds her way out, but Rhea Ripley pulling the trigger then has her in her. Lana is in her sights, and now that pump handle, powerbomb type pump handle by Rhea Ripley. I forget what she calls it, but it could be the victory. And Lana too close to the ropes. And now once again, Riptide submission hold. Or sorry, the Riptide was the pump handle. The submission hold, Rhea Ripley, that elevated kind of like crowd, cloverleaf. I can't remember what she calls it. I thought that was Riptide. Well, now I think the Riptide was the power slam, or the pump handle, sorry. But Rhea Ripley picks up the win, and has Lana earned her respect after putting up a great fight. Will Rhea shake the hand? She does, as Rhea Ripley comes out victorious in this one and picks up the win here on Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
And it is main event time here on Monday Night Raw, and as you just heard Greg Hampton announce, the United States Championship will be on the line as the former United States Champion Cedric Alexander, who lost his championship in a triple threat match last night at Judgment Day, gets his rematch against the new champion Karrion Kross right here, right now. And of course, I must be mentioned, in that triple threat match for Alexander's United States Championship, Cedric was not pinned. Karrion Kross picked up the win on Mustafa Ali, who was the third man in that triple threat. But here tonight, it will be one-on-one. It will be Cedric going up against the new United States champion, and here he comes as he looks to make Cedric Alexander fall and pray. Karrion Kross, of course, with Scarlett by his side. Of course, Scarlett was banned from ringside last night due to it being triple threat rules. With the no disqualification, the management banned Scarlett to make it even. And it didn't matter because Karrion Kross still walked out with the gold, as you see it around his waist. And now he has his first defense of that championship. And now here comes the champion making his menacing entrance, trying to get into the head, the mind of Cedric Alexander. As Scarlett singing that song, that just chanting fall and pray. There you see the menacing United States champion Karrion Kross. And there you see Scarlett and Kross, the champion, in the ring. And Kross just staring down Cedric Alexander, just staring into the eyes of the challenger. As we get ready for this main event matchup here on Raw. As you see, the prize on the line, the United States Championship. Will Karrion Kross successfully defend it in his first championship defense? Or will Cedric Alexander regain what he was not pinned for last night?
North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander. And introducing the champion from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the WWE United States Champion, Karrion Kross.
And you see Karrion Kross holding the gold over his head. Will he be keeping that belt on his shoulder? Or will it be going back around the waist of Cedric Alexander? We are about to find out as we are getting ready for our main event. And it's referee holding the belt, showing what is on offer. As you see, Cedric is ready, Kross is ready, and the bell has rung. We are underway in this big championship main event as Karrion Kross gets caught with that kick by Cedric. Cedric, as I mentioned, he was not pinned. He did not lose his belt last night. He lost it under triple threat circumstances. He was not the reason that belt changed hands. And he's got a chip on his shoulder, trying to regain it, going straight for Karrion Kross. Big right hand by Alexander. Big uppercut by Cedric. And now Cedric setting Kross up on the ropes, leaning him against the ropes. Irish whip by Cedric. Kross reverses Cedric, up and over. Handspring into the head scissors and hip up by Alexander, and a big knee, and Cedric is on a roll. Cedric is on fire. Cedric going all out early on to regain that championship. And now that's stretching Karrion Kross across the knees. The knees just driven into the back of Kross, and now Kross fighting back. And a big sweep of the leg by Cedric. And a big knee by Alexander, and Karrion Kross is in trouble This has been all Cedric Alexander in the opening stages, but commentator's curse as Cross with the reversal. That dragon screw takes down Cedric. And a big Northern Lights suplex by carrying Cross onto Cedric Alexander. And a big right hands raining down on Cedric now. And just stomping away now at the arm. Trying to break the hand of Alexander is carrying Cross by any means necessary. And that dragon screw takes down Cross. Now the arm bar. Covered by Alexander. Not even a 1 count. Carrying Cross, he's a monster in that ring. It's going to take a lot to keep him down. And that DDT plants Alexander. Planting Cross by Alexander, and Scarlett trying to cause the distraction, and it does, as it takes too long. Alexander missed that kick and just dropping him face first onto the corner, and across Saito suplex, dropping Cedric on his head. Cedric Alexander may be in trouble as carrying Cross jacket locked in. Will carrying Cross retain his championship here, or will Cedric Alexander find his way out? And Alexander with those elbows escapes the submission hold. Cross is still in control of this one. Carrying Cross, Irish whip, sends Cedric into the corner. Alexander fights back, and Cedric with the chop. And now Cedric setting Cross up on the ropes. Irish whip. Up and over, and again Alexander up and over, and then the uppercut dropping, carrying Cross. And a big standing Spanish fly. And Cedric has Cross in his sights. What is Alexander going to do here? Picking up lumbar check. Is Alexander. He might have regained the championship. Alexander might be 2-time United States champion. Cedric Alexander regains, and let me repeat that, Cedric Alexander regains the United States Championship. He wasn't pinned last night, he didn't lose it, and he regains it here tonight. The lumbar check defeating carrying Cross, and Cedric Alexander, 2-time United States Champion. That is all we got time for. Tune in Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. Tune in again next Monday for more Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you then.